Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the Peru Regional Finals. This is going to be the last round of the Peru Regionals, and yes, the Peru Regionals was actually streamed, which is crazy, because we had a Peru Regional streamed over the YCS. Like, that's crazy work. So shout out to Peru for that. Also, leave a link down below in the description if you want to watch the whole VOD. But okay, we start with Obedience School, so we have Yummy versus Vanquish Soul. You know, pretty standard matchup, nothing crazy here. They're gonna go ahead summon Snatchy Effectigo plays, and then they can place the Aracrochi, or the pop one, the one that lets you play through Nib really well, or they can place Mingyang. Okay, so they don't play the other one then, or they're just playing into Nib harder than they need to. I guess maybe it depends on their hand. They're gonna go ahead. Mingyang, summon back out Cupsy. We know they don't have Ash because they didn't Ash Obedience Schooled. If they Fuwood Obedience Schooled and then we chained Ash, then we wouldn't know if they had Ash or not, so then we could have still done the Mingyang chain Snatchy play. But now we're going to make Cupsy search discard. Yup, that is fine. At this point, like, all the names are in rotation. Like, if they Ash it, sure, who cares? Or if they stop it anyway, obviously it wouldn't be Ash at this point. And I guess there wouldn't be a different way to stop it, because impermanent stuff just don't work. So they're gonna go ahead, grab out Lollipop Cupsy, discard a Fua there, and then turn the Synchro into Snatchy. Okay, and then, okay, we drew the other field spell, sure, so that's why we did it like that? Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and then turn Snatchy plus a Lollipop into the Lollipop Synchro. Summon back out 2 from Grave. We do have to remember we are Beast Locked, so there's no Herald lines or anything. So summon back out 2, they're negated. Yup. And then we get to make another Snatchy. We also have the field spell in Grave that could put back. I forget what exactly we have in Grave. Oh, I also see Thrust in hand, but not getting hit with any hand traps here. So that's just going to be a dead card. Link off Cupsies into Snatchy. Okay. And then set 1. And then pass. Oh, they're actually thinking about continuing? I was going to say, are we going to make Starham then? But okay, they're just going to go ahead, pass turn. Sure. They don't have a Snatchy left in extra deck. That's fine, though. Looks like they're thinking end of main, so Holisu. Yeah, it has to be Holisu, because can't Izuna, or they don't have anything. So go ahead, pass. Okay, and then, at this point, if it's a regional, and you were both 7-0, like, you're gonna know what the other person's playing. Because realistically, like, you sat next to them at least the last round, probably the round before that too. Maybe even the round before that, potentially. But stake your soul, and then they're going to go ahead, tag out Lollipop, and they reveal Jiaolong. So summon up the 2 from Grave, and then they're going to chain the Snatchy to go ahead and make Herald. Yup, and then they can special summon back out the Synchro from Graveyard 2 off of the Synchro that we just tagged out of. I guess we don't have to, though. I was going to say, you could just tag out into, like, Link plus a monster. They're going to bring out Raisin from deck, and then new Chain Link. Would you like to activate Raisin to search? No, okay, so they're just going to go Cookie to pop the Raisin then. And then they're going to go Chain Raisin, reveal to pop Herald, and now force the Herald. Okay, I mean, they're thinking about this, but I mean, I was gonna say, I guess we don't have to chain Herald. I guess you wouldn't chain Herald, right? You would just let it go. Like, it's just gonna out the Herald, because, like, it's gonna get popped. If you chain Herald, you lose to, like, a hand effect for no reason. You just hold it. Okay, so now, from here, they get Field Spell to go ahead, special from deck, since the Herald's popped. And then bring out, like, Cupsy. It's not even that good. Lollipop, I guess. Put back Raisin in the deck. That's probably fine. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's probably finally going for Cupsies, because I feel like at this point we want a Cupsies draw. I don't know exactly what's in their hand. We also saw Thrust in the main, which could mean like less hand traps. We did see Fua though, so we do know that there are at least some hand traps. But it could just be Charmies, I guess. They're gonna go ahead and bring out Starham. Starham discard, special summon back out. And then chain Holisu, reveal Jiao Long. So now I guess you could chain Snatchy to Book of Moon, but we don't need to do that, right? Yeah, it's I guess they have the steal effect. So they're gonna summon out Holisu, we're gonna summon out Cookie. We already Cookie popped. And then now, okay, they're reading over Starham just to make sure they know what it does. Yeah, because it can treat that as a tuner if we'd like. Okay, so from here, though, we know Jiao Long, Dr. Madlove in hand for Romeo. So now they're going to go Holisu, reveal Jiao Long, Dr. Madlove, to go ahead and try to special summon out from the deck now. And then in response, does the Yummy player do anything here? I mean, they have a lot of follow-up. I see a spell, which is Thrust, and then, yeah, they have Surprise Set. They have another monster in hand, another Yummy monster. So Holisu, special out Raisin. Now they can use Raisin effect to search, because last time they didn't do that. So now I guess I could try to get to, like, Burger or Caesar. It really depends, like, what else they have in their hand, right? Like, if they have a different attribute, a third attribute, then maybe that's it. So they're going to go ahead, Snatchy, bring out the Herald there. And then, yeah, the Raisin gets to resolve. Wait. What? I'm confused on how Herald just negated our Raisin. So we summon Raisin. On summon, our opponent goes make Herald. And then we Raisin effect, and then the Herald negate. Like, yeah, South America! South America! Weird. But okay, they're gonna go ahead, bring out Dr. Madlove, normal summon effect, search field spell, Cookie effect, a Book of Moon, Madlove, Holisu. And then, do they have... No, they don't have Dr. Madlove to at least reveal a Dark to summon Jiao Long. So now activate the field spell. Tag out, summon back out from grave. Cup C effect will draw one. Yeah, we don't need to search for anything there. Drew a spell. Looked like engage. And at this point, I was about to say, at this point, all we have left is our field spell effect to pop for interruptions out of our Yummies. And then we have surprise. But that should be enough. At this point, the opponent's gone through Stake Your Soul, Holisu, normal summon. So, I mean, they could have canines. But at this point, they've gone through, like, every Vanquish Soul, like, card there. That's gonna, like, give them a push. So, okay, so now Romeo. Do you have Jokul in hand? No. Yes? Maybe? Let's find out. I was gonna say, we should find out in, like, 2 seconds. Because it's either activate or don't. Okay, Jokul revealed. Jiao Long. Chain Snatchy, because we get the pop Jokul. Yeah, go ahead and out that. So, bring out Lollipo. And then a new chain link. Field spell 1, Lollipo 2. Pop the Jokul. I guess you could do it in either order. It doesn't even matter. We know they don't have Ogre. They would have Ogred Snatchy a while ago, probably. So, we're going to pop the field spell. Okay. I guess that makes sense, because... Does it make sense? Maybe? I was gonna say, you just bounce them both back to hand with surprise. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe we could have done it a tad bit different. To where we don't bounce Jokul back to hand to give him a dark. But, okay. No, probably didn't matter. I'd have to, like, look at it and see how many cards they also had in hand at that point. Because maybe there just was nothing else in hand. But I think they had one more card at least. So they're going to game 2. Drop Perulia, Chain Ash, okay. So their hand's playable, otherwise you wouldn't stop that. Azuna effect special, Azuna effect dump Lupus. And then we have Lupus effect a special. We can make Ripper before we even start to play. And then it's just, yeah, infinite pressure onto hand traps. Yep. Overlay, Ripper effect, detach, go search. Probably just grabbing out Jokel. I guess maybe they could play Lantern and grab Lantern here. So Ripper, grab out Jokel from deck to hand, and then set the quick play spell. Yeah, that's so good. Quick play spell into Werewolf is so broken. And that's just like the bonus. It's like the bonus of it. Like the main part of it is like stopping a hand trap. Summon out Jokel, Jowlong, Jokel effect, go search. And then that grabs out Lantern. Okay, so we do play it. It's pretty good. Lantern, special summon out, and then Lantern effect to go search. So just putting all the bodies on board. Go for Case of K9. And then we can activate Case of K9 to grab out an attribute from deck to hand. It's not like Azuna's a hand trap and a yummy. So we're going to grab out Jokel, Dark Attribute. Oh my gosh. Okay, make Skull Dread. So we don't have Vanquish Soul cards. But now we might. Now we might. Do we draw into Raisin? Mad Love? Holly Sue plus red attributes? Rhoda? Because we also have like Skull Dread effect, a special, which was pretty cool. So now Skull Dread effect, special summon out from hand. And then, yep, Mad Love search. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, the only chance for Yummy there was for them to not have Vanquish Soul and to only play with K9. Because, like, the K9 cards are good. But they might not be enough on the end board. They do set up a good amount of interruptions, though. So we searched out Holly Sue and then Rock effect to add back Dr. Madlove. And then Holly Sue, reveal Mad Love, special summon out. And then we have Holly Sue that can reveal to go special, right? Yeah, based on how we played this, we definitely have it. Looks like they're just considering the options. Okay, Holly Sue, reveal Ash, Mad Love. Oh, and they have Ash, that's pretty good. You're gonna get the 1-for-1 trade with like School, Thrust, something, Synchro effect maybe. Bring out Burger, and then Burger to draw one. Okay. We could go end phase set trap, and that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, Stake Your Soul, reveal Ash. Okay, it just doesn't stop. Bring out Raisin effect to search, grab out Caesar. We could also still go end phase set trap, bounce Raisin back to hand, pass. Yeah, we already set quick play spell. Okay, so set one from hand. I guess that could also be the Vanquish Soul trap. Could have just drawn it. And then end phase. Yeah, end phase. Go ahead, set trap, and then bounce back the Raisin, and then pass. Crazy though, we're only like 3 turns into this match, and we're already like halfway through time. Like, I do think it is like really important to like attempt to play your turn 1 faster, because I don't know, it doesn't feel like you should be going to time this format. So if you do go to time, it's probably on you at some point, or you just had like a crazy grind game that you decided to play out because the opponent was maybe bad or something. Activate Harpies. It's a pretty good start. Also, if you couldn't tell, I am sick. Yup, I came from Canada. They're gonna go ahead, activate Harpies, chain Vanquish Soul Trap, revealing 2, chain Quick Play spell. Yeah, chain Quick Play. And then Okay, it looks like they're just asking about the trap card. About how it works. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you could just read it. Okay, I guess we'll skip ahead. I wonder what we're arguing about on the trap card. I feel like the trap is pretty easy for the most part. It's not like a complicated card. I feel like if you read it, you like understand what it does. So, okay, but we're in a judge call. Maybe they were saying like they were trying to resolve it, and because of that, they can't chain the quick play spell. Oh. Not being able to chain the quick play spell there is kinda tough though. Summon out Pink, Skull Dread effect, gain 300 attack onto the Pink. Because they could have just had like Werewolf set up. And now they don't. They have Ripper set up against the deck it doesn't work against. Okay, now they activate the field spell to where if something's popped, they get the special from deck. Oh, they still have to have a starter though. Because they turned off Engage, Obedient, Schooled. Which they could obviously turn right back on if they have it. Okay, so now they're thinking pretty heavy here. Yeah, they have a Yummy in hand. Can summon it to the Ripper column. It's the only save column. Yeah, I mean you just summon it, right? Unless they're trying to go battle, but you can't out rock, so you're just trying to like attack Sue, pop rock maybe. I don't even think you care if your card gets popped. You do care if it gets stolen though. Oh yeah, you can't even attack Holly Sue. You have to attack Burger and then pop Holly Sue. Normal out Cookie. This doesn't work. This is weird. I don't know why you'd go Battle Phase just to out Burger. That doesn't feel real. Also, if the opponent didn't Burger draw, maybe they could have done that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That felt weird. Like, they'd use their battle just out Burger. They didn't even, like, Pankratops Tribute to pop anything. Interesting. On to the next game now. And that's also with them messing up, like, the quick play spell. So now on to game number 3. We get to see Yummy go first. 12 minutes left. They do have a time card, but it shouldn't come up here. So I would say time is favoring Vanquish Soul a lot. Like an extreme amount. And then these Yummy players will be like, oh, I lost the time rules are bad. But it's like, you know, there was a lot of time wasted last game. Like, if we're just going to go Pank Attack Burger, then we know that Holly Sue Steel Cookie is game, because we also saw Ash in their hand. But Cookie, Link 1, Mingyang, Cupsy, Search, Grab Out 2, Lollipo Cupsy, and then go ahead discard. Probably Lollipo, yeah. I'm gonna say we don't have Charmings in our deck right now. The cards in our hand should be good cards. Summon out Cupsy, Search. See Book of Moon in their deck. Grab out the Pop Field spell. What? Grab out the Pop Field spell, okay. That's like fine. Summon back out. So we have Surprise in hand already then. Then go ahead, Synchro off, Metal Marcher, special back out. And then summon out Cookie from hand, and then make Herald. Yeah, and then make Link 1 Snatchy. It's pretty good. Activate the effect to go ahead, put back. And then put back the field spell. That is fine. And then they have Cupsy in hand. And I can't see the other card, but it should be Surprise, right? Okay, so special Cupsy, set Surprise. Pass. Now, there's 9 minutes left, and for Yummy to play, they have to pay life points with Snatchy. So, yeah, you can see him right there. Oh, like the face, like please don't be good cards. I think that's Dr. Madlove. Using some effect and then chain Lollipo effect, tag out, summon back out. Okay, so summon out Okay, so it's not Reason. Yeah, it's definitely Mad Love. Otherwise, we wouldn't have summoned to the same column as it. So they're gonna grab out Field Spell, Cookie, Pop Doctor Mad Love. They could chain Doctor Mad Love, but all it does is like bounce Cookie, which doesn't do anything. Sure. So now activate Stake Your Soul. This player really likes drawing that card. Stake Your Soul, reveal. Couldn't even tell what they revealed. Looked like a dark maybe. But now Yummy has to decide what they want to do to this because they have a tag out effect. They also have Herald. They could also just like do neither. Okay, so they're gonna go tag out and then chain Snatchy. So bring out the Cup C and then resolve the Cup C to summon back out the Snatchy Cup C. They summon out Burger from deck because they reveal Dr. Mad Love. Now new chain link. They can get Cup C effect to go ahead, draw. And then field spell effect to pop. Is that what they're trying to do? Okay, so they're activating some type of effects, and then they chain Burger, reveal Jokel. And then, wait, what? They went Burger, reveal Jokel, and then drop Phantasme? That's not how cards work. Burger's a quick effect, and Phantasme is a trigger effect. Okay, so now we're just gonna Phantasme then Burger? Okay, then chain Herald onto Burger. And then chain Snatchy to get the link off board, so they just draw one off Phantasme, put back 0. Yeah. So pop. Yeah, special draw one. They draw one off Cup C. Cup C search discard. Grab out Cup C Lollipo, discard Lollipo. I mean, that's fine, but this feels winnable still for Vanquish Soul. It doesn't feel unwinnable yet. They're going to go Jiaolong effect, special summon itself out, because we activated... Well, wait. If you activate an effect... I actually want to read that, actually. How exactly is that worded? Because does Herald stop that? Because it negates the activation? Because it says to activate one of your Vanquish Soul effects. So I'd have to double read it, to be honest. Just to double check on that. Yeah, it definitely seems like this player plays 3 Jiaolong. Which I think is fine to play 3 Jiaolong. They also play like the big K9 package, but I can't tell if they're main decking it or not. Because we saw Jokel game 1, but I think it's fine to main deck like 1 Jokel in the engine. I don't think it's like that bad. A lot of people are just playing as Zuna Lupus. Well, actually, most people are still playing like Lantern and Quick Play Spell and all that stuff. Which just makes the deck like a really heavy going first deck for the most part. Jokel summon itself plus Jiaolong, and they have Surprise. So Surprise to go ahead and bounce Cookie, Lollipo, Jokel, Jiaolong, Chain Caesar. Sure. Yep, that'll still get bounced back to hand. Field spell to go search now. There's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, by the way. They're going to search out Holly Sue. And then now they have Holly Sue reveal go special. Oh, they can't search Holly Sue targeting Caesar. No, that's right. That's right. You know what? Good catch. Good catch. Because I was not catching that there. I'm not going to lie. I was not catching that there at that very moment. Like, through the commentary, was not catching it. IRL, I am. Because IRL, most of the time, I also, like, make my opponent declare what they're targeting with field spell. Like, if they have multiple bodies, I'll be like, what are you targeting? So that way, like, they can't go into their deck and then change their mind about what they want to search about. It at least makes it to where, like, they can only search 2/3 of the attributes instead of all the attributes if they just declare the effect and don't target. So they went ahead and searched out Raisin. And now... deciding if we should make Typhon or not. I mean, obviously they're just playing for time. Yeah, I mean, it's working. I'm making my opponent go faster there, though. I'm not even going to lie. That was like a 30 seconds to make Typhon. But I also would have scooped last game earlier, so I would have more time here. Lolipo to go ahead, shuffle back Caesar. Which is actually bad, right? Like, that actually hurts them because we know that Raisin is gonna have to search. They don't have Holly Sue in hand. So Rock needs the special Raisin from hand, and now Raisin can go into Caesar somehow because it's actually in rotation. And then normal cookie effect to lower the attack. And then link off. Make Amirage. Okay. And then from here, I mean, it looks like time's going to get called in a second. We just got to wait for it to actually happen. So Rock, special Raisin. Raisin effect to search chain Ash Blossom. Raisin effect to go ahead, pop the Amirage. I was going to say, you could chain it, but I was going to say, there's no point because you have the special from deck effect. Do we even have a target, though, at this point? We do, okay. They're also going to summon Jiaolong from hand. Sure, it's fine. Jiaolong does have the effect to switch something into defense. I don't know if they have the attributes for that, but turn the cookie into Snatchy, and even if we are in time, we can still win. Our deck plays a natural time card, aka Oniri. So we're gonna go ahead and make the Cup C 1 field spell, 2 target their field spell. It doesn't go back to hand. Yeah, it gets popped, and then they get the search 2 discard. There's just no way we can resolve this, right? There's just no way. Yeah, it's like, I feel like maybe this player... Okay, so time hasn't been called yet. That's the only way. Because, like, it would make sense this player would be, like, rushing it. Because of time about to get called. Special Cup C effect. Go ahead, search out Mingyong. Okay, activate Mingyong. Special Lolipo. Lolipo effect. Put back field spell. That's just so dumb. We're at what? Put back field spell doesn't even make sense. I guess it doesn't matter. It's the last turn of the duel, but like that just helps. Lolipo special back out. I mean, let's find out. They're gonna summon out Cookie, Snatchy. Wait. Did they summon out Cookie, Snatchy? They summoned out. Okay. I think they just went field spell, special summon back out then. Now we just make Herald. So. Oh, battle? Oh, so we're not in time yet? Okay, not in time yet. Fair enough. Wow, okay. Well, then it's just easy. Then it's just swing. Yep, have to attack over Jiaolong first, then Typhon, because Typhon was minus 1,000, and then attack Raisin. And then just attack directly for game. Yep. Okay, yeah, I thought time was called. I was going to say, if time was called, then you could make Herald, and then make Oniri effect, target the surprise in the graveyard to reset it, chain Herald effect to negate and destroy Oniri effect when it's destroyed, burn for 15, we're up in life, GG. So like, you know, that obviously could have been done if we didn't have a battle phase there, but we did have a battle phase there, and that is going to be it for the finals of the Peru regional. Hopefully in the future we have more of these regionals live streamed. I think it's really dumb that a lot of these regionals aren't at least recorded. I think a lot of people think you have to have a live stream. I don't think that's the case. I think if this was a recording and then uploaded as a video, that's literally what I'm watching right now. Like, live stream or no live stream, I don't think it needs to be a live stream. I think as long as the content's out there, people will enjoy it. But with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.